Queens, welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry. I am your spiritual optometrist and coach. And today we're going to be diving into the topic of narcissistic abuse and what it looks like. And y'all, I believe it's so important that we're educating ourselves on this because these narcs are out here narking. Can we be real? These people are really out here doing the most. And so it's important that we are spiritually equipped and able to identify this thing when we see a thing, you know? They really are out here looking for their next victim. And we need to make sure that that is not going to be you. So these narcissists are out here looking for narcissistic supply. What is supply? Supply is attention, admiration, anyone who is going to literally just make them feel like they are just amazing people. And we all know that, you know. Anyway, so yes, they are looking for supply. They are looking for people who are unaware, people who are naive, people who are not equipped on what this is. And today we are going to get rid of all of that. We are going to give language to what this truly is. And we are going to protect ourselves going forward. Do you hear me? All right, so now that that's out of the way, let's get into it. So if you find yourself getting into a relationship with someone and, you know, y'all are feeling each other, right? You digging it, they digging it, right? But, you know, all of a sudden you're noticing that things are moving really fast and they're actually really treating you like the queen that you are. And it's natural. It's natural to feel like, you know, oh my gosh, right? Like, wait a minute, you over here doing the most. And it feels good, right? But this is actually something that you want to be careful and cautious about because narcissists will literally idolize you and put you on a pedestal. They will love bomb you in the very beginning of the relationship. What does this look like? Taking you out to the finest, whining and dining, buying you gifts, you know, in the very beginning. They don't even know you. You could be a, you could be you know what? You could be a bad person in this world, you know? I got to be careful what I say on YouTube. I'm not really sure what I can say and what I can't say yet, but I'm just cautious. But you know what I'm saying? You could be an evil individual out here, and these people will literally go above and beyond for you in the very beginning of the relationship. And this is called the idolization phase. This person will literally seem like Prince Charming. They listen to all the things that you tell them. So be careful what you are telling a person in the very beginning of the relationship because they will use this and they will create the narrative, honey. You giving them all the gems. You telling them your ideal, you know, husband. You're telling them everything that you are looking for in a man, and they will literally create that man. So we got to be very careful about that, especially in the very beginning of a relationship. So they literally create this image, this fake person, and you fall in love with this individual. And the goal really is so that you would fall in love with them. They want to build an emotional bond with you in the very beginning of the relationship. They want you to be so on and hooked onto them that you know, you can't see nothing. You missing all the red flags because you are so emotionally connected. Sis, they're trying to build a bond, a trauma bond. You know, when you mention something, they got to mention something. When you laugh, they got to, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, you're mirroring me. You're trying to, you know, be like me. Watch out for this stuff, right? It'd be the little stuff. It'd be the little stuff that you don't really even know. You know, you thinking you're really like connecting with someone on a deep level, but really they're really mirroring you. They're trying to love bomb you. They're trying to woo you. They want to trauma bond you. Be careful with the future faking, the fantasized future that they have created in their mind, that they have literally just promised you, and you're falling for it because it just sounds so amazing, right? We got to be careful, y'all. It's like the little things that they do in the very beginning though of the relationship, and that is how they hook you in. So now we're going to move on to the next step, which is after they idolize you, unfortunately, they devalue you. What does this look like? Well, they start to criticize you. They start to blame you for things. They start to just treat you like scum, treat you like gum on the bottom of your shoe. It's actually really sad because they go from this idolization phase where they literally treated you like the queen that you are, and then they devalue you like you are dog poop. And it's really, really, really uncomfortable and confusing when you're going through it. This is the part of the cycle in narcissistic abuse where they start to gaslight you. They start to just, do things and say things that just are not making sense. They want to distort your reality. They want you to feel like what you're feeling and what you're seeing is not truly what you're feeling and what you're seeing. And one of these videos, I'll go deeper into that, but that's what they're doing. They're trying to confuse you. They're trying to, this is the part of the relationship where things just get real confusing. They don't want to hold your hand anymore. They don't want to, take you for a walk in the park, and they're done with that. They're moving past that. All of that took energy for them because they were acting in the beginning of the relationship. So now they're a whole new person, and you don't even know who this person is anymore. You're like, who are you? You're not giving the same energy. And that's because they are tired, and now they're ready to just remove the mask. And the mask is actually slowly peeling off. You're starting to kind of see it, but you don't want to see it because who wants to admit that this is truly what's going on? But the fact is that it is. They are starting to devalue you, and you are starting to see their true colors. The next phase is the discard. So the discard is actually even worse than the devaluation because guess what? They don't want you no more. Yeah, no. It's like, what? What happened? I'm doing everything for you. I'm trying to please you. I'm going out of my way for you. Yeah, they don't want to be with you anymore. You're not good enough for them. You're not treating them the way they expected you to treat them. Even though you are going above and beyond for them, which we gonna talk about that too in probably maybe another video for sure, because we don't idolize no man. We worship the Lord, okay? But anyway, so yeah, in the devaluation phase, in the discard phase, this is when they start cheating, y'all. This is when they start going out looking for extra supply, more people who can worship them, more people who are naive, more people who are falling into the trap. And sometimes you don't even know that this is going on. You just know that things are just really awkward and weird, in the relationship. And you're just like, man, I can't put my finger on it, but this is not the same person. This is when they step outside of the relationship and they start doing the most. They abandon you. They don't give you any explanation. They just be out in these streets creeping. They just doing what they want to do. I mean, that's what the discard phase looks like. It's very damaging. And so guys, if we're not careful, like we can get caught into this cycle. And some of them are very, very crafty where this doesn't happen like, okay, day one, idolization, day two. Like, no, it's like they'll idolize you for about 90 days, right? Maybe 6 months, maybe even, 9 months if they're really, really good. But then they'll go into the next phase. I mean, this is like for periods of time, and you don't even see it. We don't even see it. I'm gonna say we because I got too. That's why I'm here to tell you about it. I got a testimony, okay? But I'm saying, it's like this stuff happens over a period of time to the point where you are just so confused. So if you find yourself in a relationship with someone and you're starting to see these signs, I want you to know that this is probably a narcissistic abusive relationship that you're in, and you need to protect yourself. And in another video, I'm going to discuss what to do when you finally recognize what this is and the next steps that you need to take. So thank you guys for following me. Thank you for sharing, and subscribing for more videos. I am so excited to go on this journey with you, and I'll see you in the next video.